So my name is Talia Jones. I'm a health and wellness major. This summer I worked at the Dallas Leadership Foundation, and I chose this major mainly because most of the successful people in my family were either nurses, well, RNs, nurse practitioners, dental assistants, somewhere in the medical field. Um, I found out about this internship through a friend. His name is Jesse. He actually worked there during the last semester, and he told me that his boss was looking for some people that wanted to work there in the summer. So I thought about it, and I was like, I never heard of this company. I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure what to think. So I took a chance. I went there. I sat there for a screening, and we actually got put on the spot. Our boss, told us to sell him our phone, and it kind of caught me off guard. I was a little nervous because I've never been put on the spot or actually had to talk about something so quickly that I wasn't really confident about. Because the phone that I have, I'm not really too fond of. I would rather have a Galaxy, but I tend to break my phones a lot, so an iPhone fits me best. And um, honestly, sometimes my phones are off a lot, so the good thing about an iPhone is that you can use it through Wi-Fi. And that was like the main thing I could really come up with besides the physical features. So when I wasn't confident in myself, I learned that I was actually doing a very good job. My boss actually told me that I explained it very thoroughly and that he actually wanted to buy the phone. So although I was nervous and I wasn't confident, it actually gave me confidence that day. So I went there maybe at the end of April. And the internship didn't start until the end of May. So it started on May 28th. Um, it relates to my major slightly, but not really. The only thing that it kind of relates to is actually helping people. And in the medical field, you do help people, but it has nothing to do with medicine, so it kind of has nothing to do with it. But it has encouraged me to switch my major to psychology, so that also has nothing to do with it, but they actually encouraged me to want to be a counselor. Um, it says, explain what you learned in this real life internship. What I learned is being confident, being a leader, and staying true to your word. We don't have that many leaders in the world. And when we do have leaders, they want to be dictators. And you can't be that way when you're a leader. The goal of being a leader is actually leading by example and actually wanting to do this because it helps the generations to come to give them a guide of what to do when they get in the position that they're in, because you're not going to be there forever. So you have to share the information that you have now to help encourage the youth and empower them. I would like to honestly work there again for the next semester, but also work, if I'm not able to work at this nonprofit, I would love to work in the nonprofit field. I love what they do. I admire them, admire their hard work. They honestly work around the clock. They sometimes even work 7 days a week. And honestly, you may be like, well, why would she want to work that much? Or what does she gain from that? But for me, I gain the satisfaction of being able to help people. I may not be able to do it directly, but I'm able to do it and have a long-term effect. I love to see change. I love to see people do well. And I also love to see people smile. And there, a lot of people tell me you can't make money that way. But that's what a nonprofit does. Honestly, any career. But this is a field that I gain a lot of satisfaction in. So that's something I would like to pursue. I would implement the 4Ls and ethos in my career because you have to lead by example. Point blank, period. That's something that you have to do. You know, you have to love someone more than you love yourself because you're not here alone. You have to treat others with love, respect, because they're not going to want to speak to you if you don't, or they're not going to want to really build a relationship with you. all of the L's. It's a foundation to really building character within yourself and also building character into other people, helping them find themselves, helping them know that the ability of being yourself is powerful. So that's the main priority for me. Ethos, I would say that, you know, it's a given without even knowing what it actually means. It's something that honestly makes the world go around, makes businesses more successful. It is something that is very underrated. We may talk about it, but we don't really realize what it does to our community and to the people that we actually speak to on a day-to-day basis. For some people, you may meet them for about 5 seconds out of the day, and that's the only time that you may see them. But that interaction is probably something that they never forget if you do decide to implement the 4 L's and also ethos. So that's something I plan to do in my life. I plan to carry this on through my generations with my children. This is something that I'm very grateful for learning. It's not something I really thought about or actually looked at as a blessing. It's something that I could use in my life. It's something that we know that is cool and that we should do, but didn't really think about it. So, yes, thank you for listening.